Okay. Obviously a tough loss, disappointing loss. Having a chance in the end there and not executing. Richmond did a good job. They did what they were supposed to do. Thought we had a chance, towards the end there, the onside kick recovery and where the ball was, just didn't do enough to get that fourth down and allow us to continue the drive. It's been a tough year, but at the same time, very proud of this team, very proud of the resiliency, the leadership, the fact that, for the first time in a while, we're going to end this season with a winning record. We want more. You want more as a competitor. You want to win games. You want to do things that are going to put you in a position to be relevant at the end of the season. Perhaps a win could have helped us with another opportunity, but we didn't win, and Richmond did. So, we take care of ourselves, look at the things we need to do to improve as a football team, to be competitive again, when the season starts again next year. But a group of seniors that love dearly. They're going to graduate, get a world-class degree, and go on to do great things in the community here. So that's kind of where we are. It's a tough locker room in there with your seniors and their families watching. But, just knowing that very proud of them, very proud of the team, and looking forward to the process of getting better and moving forward. Take any questions.
Mike, can you talk a little about the 4th and 1 play? Was that I think Elijah Burns lined up as a fullback there, and then did he go out to the flat? I don't know. What can you talk about? What was supposed to happen there?
Yeah, well, the opportunity, based on game planning and based on the look that they give, that we thought would have an opportunity to get the first down. Obviously, they executed, we didn't, and that's the bottom line. We got to help them. We got to help our quarterback, and didn't at that point, because we weren't able to execute after securing the ball on an onside kick. So again, hat goes off to them. It's just one of those things we got to continue to get better and put our guys in situations that can help them achieve and succeed. And we did not do it this particular time. They executed, and they came away with the victory. So as I said, I'm very proud of young Darius. He had to grow up a lot. He had to grow up a lot during the season and the body of work and things like that you like in a young freshman. But there's some work to still do with a young freshman. But he'll be a good player, and we look forward to his development to be a really good player.
Coach, how would you describe this season for your team?
When you go into the season, dealing with the different aspects of a shortened spring season, 3 games, you go into it with the fact that that your number one quarterback out of the fall of 2019 and had shoulder surgery and was going to be limited, hoping to get him back. You go into the season and you're, again, finished to pick wherever you are. It becomes a motivating factor for you, but you play really good games. You play tough games, you win tough games. You go on the road and you win games against ranked opponents. Those types of things, and you battle adversity and you overcome and you adapt. And so when you watch it with the makeup of who you have, it makes you proud that the senior class that we have had not experienced a winning season, in their years here. So it makes you proud that you've accomplished that. We had a chance to be relevant towards the end of the season, the last game, and the implications of perhaps moving on for postseason play. That would be decided. We didn't win the game, so that's not even a consideration now. And there's the mindset of the guys of taking on the challenge of dealing with all the things we've dealt with, in the last year and a half. My hat goes off to them. Love these guys. They've, if you ask them collectively and individually, I think they'd tell you this was one of the better experiences they've had in a while. So that's a positive thing. That's why you coach. That's why you do things like this. You're disappointed because of the losses, but as far as being proud of them, I couldn't be more proud of this group.
Mike, did you feel anything in particular changed in the second half? Because it seemed like your offense actually sort of for the second week in a row, especially the running game began clicking in the third quarter. After anything you guys were noticing or doing differently?
Dave, I think it was more so of just executing and playing to the echo of the whistle. I mean, sometimes they were doing a good job of coming off the edge. And if you're an outside guy, you have to block the guy coming off the edge, and you got to chase that guy and make contact with him and not allow him to get involved with making that play. And I think on some of the adjustments that we're able to do that, and then also rely on just the skill set of Bronson and Malachi, and Drayshawn. So, starting fast, that's still an element that we got to make sure we can do and do it effectively. Getting 3 points was okay, but obviously they were able to score 10 with 2 minutes, just a little over 2 minutes towards the end of the half. And that wasn't good for us, but coming back and fighting back, okay, that was positive. So if you want to be consistent and you want to continue to be, fight to be a good football team, then we got to take care of all the elements, starting fast, controlling the turnovers, and just all those things, Dave. And like I said, we'll be better. We'll get better. I like the team that we have, and it's tough to learn your experiences off of losing games and important games. When you trying to get the cup back, it's tough. But life lessons are tough, and overcoming them are the things we're excited about moving forward.
I know, I'm sure your kids are pretty disappointed now, obviously. But when that wears down a little bit, do you think they can look at this as a pretty good step for this program to go 6-5? As you said,
They're competitive, and obviously, you want to win as many games as you can. I think the leadership, this team, their attitudes towards the approach of this season, things that have gone on in the program that we've had to adapt and adjust and overcome. I would say that they would say it was an overall positive experience, for them, to be, you're in the end of the season game, having some relevance. So you have to ask them when you get a chance, Dave. But as I said, I know that's it's a proud group that's in the locker room. It's a group that I needed to help turn the culture in terms of the expectations of wanting to do well and being great teammates. And so, I appreciate them. Words can't express how I feel about the leadership that we had this year, considering all the things that we went through.
Anything else? John, you need anything, sir?
I would never do that. I'll listen to Tony's recording later.